Guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are here at the original Goon Squad garage, and today we're going to continue working on our 1967 Chevrolet Camaro SS. And as you guys seen in the previous video, we finally brought some parts back from the paint booth, and these suckers turned out all right,
dude. They turned out pretty good for the most part. I mean, the clear coat went down flawlessly, no runs. The base coat for the most part went down pretty good. But you know what? Once we brung all this stuff out in the sun, we noticed some pretty major stuff.
Dude, this thing is super cloudy, and I think what had a big deal, or what had a big effect on this was actually the lighting in the paint booth, and also maybe we just didn't throw enough coats down.
Yeah, which is crazy because we threw more than half a gallon of paint on this stuff right here. Threw some really heavy base coats, and still it looks like there's like not enough paint in some areas, and there's a bunch of cloudiness. But you know what? I think this is a good thing that this happened, dude.
This is definitely for the better right here, because we noticed with painting just these parts right here, if you throw it in different motions, like say you paint diagonal of this door, then you paint something else like straight, the metallics are gonna throw down weird, and in the light, it's gonna look like it's a different shade of blue.
Yeah, so if we threw all these panels on and painted it just how we're doing it right now, we may end up with like a little bit of a different shades of blue on different panels, which now what we're gonna do is basically just throw all these parts back on the car and paint the whole car together. But before we do that, we got a few things that we need to do, right?
Exactly. So all those parts will get sanded down probably a little bit later, but there is one pretty major thing that we got to do over here. Come on down and we'll show you exactly what we're talking about. This gutter piece right here actually got to get installed right here, which we ordered one of these, and what happened to it?
Dude, it just got lost. I mean, I guess we have a big old scrap pile of a bunch of recyclable cardboard, and probably just went past us. We accidentally tossed it in there, and boom, it's gone. But you know what? We ordered another one. It's already here. We're gonna go ahead and like paint up on this thing, screw it in, do a little bit of body work here and there. Then we're gonna scuff what we need to scuff, touch up what we need to touch up, and just paint the door jambs for now, right?
Dude, you know what I was just thinking about? That actually happened to one of our Ferrari taillights.
Yes, it
like
really
a $1,200 taillight just disappeared, dude.
It disappeared. We searched for it for like 2 months, but you know what? We just had to bite the bullet and order another one.
Dude, that's crazy right there. We definitely gotta keep track of that stuff a little bit better. But anyways, once this gets installed, then we're just gonna paint the jambs. Did you already say we're gonna paint?
Yeah, we're gonna paint the jambs, and then we're gonna give it like about a day. We're gonna paint the bottom of the hood as well. Then we're gonna basically reassemble this car back to where it needs to be. Then we're gonna just paint the whole car at once.
Exactly. Once we get some color on this sucker, then we can focus on the engine swap, which we got a brand new custom wiring harness on the way, and a few other awesome things. So we're super excited about that. But as of right now, we still got a good bit of work on our hands. So I say we just focus on this gutter piece right here, try to get this sucker slapped on.
Alrighty guys, so we just got this pillar completely knocked out. Looks almost OEM. Through some primer, some seam sealer in the edges. Everything looks really good. But now before we actually start sanding it, we'll give it some time to dry. We're gonna actually go get some to eat because the stomachs are talking. All of us over here are talking without even using our mouths. It's like blah, 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 just everywhere.
I thought the dogs were growling or something,
I didn't know what was going on, man. It was crazy, man. It's like some terrestrial extraterrestrial stuff right there. But anyways, we're probably gonna run to the food city, get something light, something healthy. That way we can keep our energy going, because if you start eating greasy stuff, man, you never know where you're gonna
especially
go.
In the heat, man. I noticed that, man. You gotta learn from this stuff. You gotta stay smart. That way you have your energy up.
Yes,
man.
sir. So we're gonna go there. We're going there hungry, which is not a good thing, because you end up wanting to spend a little bit more and get a little bit of unhealthy stuff. But you know what? We're gonna keep it in our minds that we just gotta spend about $10, dude.
$10. No donuts.
No donuts.
No
No
sweets.
sweets.
No sugars.
Anyways, let's just go ahead and hop in the truck, head that way, and see what we can get.
Alrighty guys, so back to work here after having a little snack. It wasn't as light as we wanted, as healthy as we wanted, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta have a little greasy burger, dude.
Sometimes, I mean, that burger hit the spot, but other than that, man, if you want to eat fruits and vegetables for the rest of your life, go ahead. But hey, I don't mind eating it for about an hour or so, but that burger is just right there.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, I don't see how people do that. I would actually like to try that, though. I mean, I'm sure you'd feel a lot better.
I mean, I'd like to just eat like fruits for a day, but vegetables, not my cup of tea, man.
We did have some vegetables. We had that salad that deleted the burger, and then we had some pineapple juice.
Deleted everything, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you,
so
man.
we just ate a salad and drank some pineapple juice.
You got that right there. But anyways, we got back to work, and we went ahead and actually threw down some seam sealer in this section right here up front as well. And now all we got left is just basically wet sand this, and then what's after that?
Yeah, wet sand this, dry scuff this part. We're not going to be painting this because that gets covered up. So we're just going to paint that, and then we're going to jump on that side and sand the rest of that door jamb. And then after that, we're just going to do a few touch-ups here and there. We'll be ready to go, dude.
Hey, we'll be ready to load this sucker up on a trailer. I believe the paint booth is available right now. It's already kind of late in the afternoon here, but we're definitely going to get these jams painted, and we're probably going to get back after that. And are we going to sand those other parts on the car, or should we sand them off the car? How do you
I think we're probably going to basically piece this car back together and then sand them on the car.
Dude,
I think that'll be the best thing to do.
We didn't record this, but we actually test fitted the fender, and that one blue piece up here looks
I think we did record it.
We did record it, but I'm not going to throw it in.
Oh, okay, good. Let them wait a little bit, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty sick, but I can't wait to actually have this thing all that one blue color. It's going to look beautiful.
Hopefully we have enough paint to paint all these door jambs in the bottom of that hood, because we only have like a quarter of that gallon.
We don't even have enough to hit the jams?
No, I think we should have enough. Maybe. I mean, it's not a big deal. I'll mainly hit these jams, and the bottom of the hood is not a real big concerning deal because it will have blue on it. It's just not going to be like a lot.
Yeah, exactly. You know? But I think we'll have just enough to do at least the jams right here, the most important stuff. But as right now, I say we go ahead, knock this stuff out, and hopefully get this sucker on a trailer. Alrighty guys, so check this out, a quick change of plans. The first thing that happened was just the rain fell out of the sky and halted our whole operation, and we didn't want to get this sucker outside and in the rain because everything would have got wet. The interior of the whole entire car, it would have probably took forever to dry inside the paint booth.
Yeah, dude. Definitely. I mean, we just didn't want anything getting wet in there, that way it don't damage anything. But you know what? We're just going to go ahead and just stay right here and probably just spray these jams in inside the garage.
Yeah, because we're not spraying too much paint. We just got a couple of jams, and it'll probably get knocked out within an hour.
Yeah.
And what we want to do is probably run to the Home Depot first and actually pick up some tarp. We got to tarp off some parts over there, and also the helicopter.
Yes, sir. And it's already pretty late, so we're going to have to move pretty quick. That way we can get this stuff sprayed in. That way tomorrow we can start throwing these parts back on the car.
It is really important to actually get this sucker knocked out tonight. That way we can just keep on moving, because if we do it tomorrow, then we basically just got to wait for this whole entire car to dry before we can throw body panels.
Yes, sir.
And I want to show you guys what it looks like with them blue panels on here, dude.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, I just want to show you guys what the whole entire car painted.
What about the hood, though? Are we going to be able to paint that, or are we going to save that for some other time?
I mean, we may paint it tonight. I don't know. It just depends, honestly.
Yeah, we'll just see how it goes from here. So I say we run to the store, get what we need, get back over here, and spray down some paint. actually the next day here, and the paint job just went down nice and smooth yesterday. I'm having to talk a little bit loud because it is raining, and the tin roof up here just makes a lot of noise. But anyways, let's just get a closer look on this hood first off. And that's just one coat of clear. And how much coats of paint did we throw?
Not much here. So we didn't want to spend too much paint and too much time on this hood right here. So we threw a couple mist coats of paint on here because it's still the bottom of the hood, but it still looks good. But mainly we were concerned about is throwing enough paint on all these jams, which that turned out absolutely amazing.
Dude,
right
look at that, man. That color is nice and like a deep blue, almost like the ocean or something. I don't know what you'd call it, but that's just what it reminds me of every time.
Dude, it's gonna look good when the car's together for sure.
And that's probably what's next. On that side, we didn't have much lighting over there, but you were able to use the flashlight and you threw down plenty of coats there. Also for this jam right there, go ahead and give them a little bit of a different angle with that light out there, dude. It looks super sick right there. And now what's next? We're basically gonna throw all these body panels back on, right?
Yeah, so now we're gonna go ahead and start throwing the doors, just the whole entire front, everything. We're gonna throw everything on this car and basically get it prepped for the wet sanding process.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It's about to look super sick right now, especially with that front end, because we painted a lot of the front end pieces as well, dude.
It's gonna look good. I almost wish we would have painted the top of the hood because that would have looked really good. But you know what? The finished product is gonna come here soon.
Exactly. So I say we go ahead, probably put on some rain jackets or use an umbrella, or just maybe just send it out there, grab all those parts, and what, start slapping them on?
Slap them on. Right in this lighting right here, dude.
Dude, that blue looks right in this light. I'll tell you what, it looks about perfect because there's not like too much crazy light like the sun would give off, and almost looks like the clouds disappear,
yeah,
dude.
Definitely. I mean, it all looks perfect. It all matches, but once you put this sucker out in the sun, man, you're gonna see this paint go sideways in all sorts of ways, dude.
Dude, you take this thing to a classic car meet on a Sunday, on a sunny Sunday.
Dude, you don't want that because Randy's gonna pop out and tell you you're painting sideways, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you, you'll get all sorts of hate, and we gotta get out there looking right. We gotta get out there looking slick,
yes,
dude.
sir. But dude, this just looks absolutely amazing. With just the front end thrown on here, in the doors right here, almost looks like all we got left is just a little bit to paint, which that is true. All we got left is basically just a little bit of the tub, the hood, and dude, just blend the rest of this stuff and we'll be good, dude.
Dude, this is awesome, and I'm loving how everything lined up so perfectly, all the gaps and everything with this original door, which I noticed that original door is a little bit wavy,
yeah,
dude.
It is pretty wavy. It's kind of has a little bit of bumps and bruises, but you know what? Each one of those tells a little story,
That's
man.
right there. You can tell. You can make up a couple stories at the meets.
Dude, easily, man. This bump right here was whenever I hit that pothole over there. But anyways, dude, look at this side right here with the light shining on it. Dude, that just looks super clean. I just can't wait till the rest of it is all blue.
Dude, this side is looking super fire right there. That's that brand new door, super slick. And where's the mirror hole at,
yeah,
dude?
That's what we were just wondering, man. This thing has a mirror delete on here, which is pretty cool. I guess some people run it without mirrors, but you know what?
Aerodynamics, dude.
Yeah, but I think the mirrors are going to look really good. We actually bought some new ones that we're going to paint black. That way it just looks so good. Well, I guess we'll have to like drill 2 holes or something in it.
Yep, and also, as for the interior, we can't forget, we got to paint that. What if we painted the interior blue right there, dude?
Yeah, we were thinking about that, like doing that blue all the way around and maybe even the dash since all that like gloss black.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't know. Maybe it'll look a little bit weird. Maybe we'll just leave it black.
Yeah, black always looks
I like
good
the black
on the
interior.
interiors.
It looks really on
Definitely,
point.
but as of right now, I'll say we go ahead and probably knock out the rest of our pieces, slap them on the hood, the trunk lid, and probably maybe even do a little bit of sanding.
Who knows?
This thing looks good right here, man. We finally just threw on the hood and also this trunk right here. That's just gonna be pretty much it for today's video. We're gonna save all the wet sanding for the next one. And also we just got another package in for this car. It is something super epic. I can't wait to show you guys, but you guys are gonna have to stay tuned. Make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. And also, if you want an inside scoop for YouTube, definitely give us a follow on Instagram at goonzquad. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.